Okay, thank you so much for your time, everyone. Today we're talking about Sorceress. In particular, we're talking about fire skills with the Sorceress. So, it's one of my favorites. The Sorceress is probably one of my favorite classes in general. It has one of my favorite skills in the game, probably hands down my favorite skill. I'm gonna start with it, even though I feel like it's gonna make everything else just look lame. But this thing is so cool. Ready for the ultimate fire skill? How cool is that? That is the fucking coolest thing. That is so fucking cool. So that's fire, right? You can have your flamethrower skill. You can have your crazy shoot 'em in the face skill. You can drop a whole meteor on their head. You can summon a bunch of dragons to fight for you. And then of course you have a fire shield, which makes you invulnerable. And it can give you some other buffs too. It can also damage enemies. So fire is pretty beefy. It doesn't mess around. Pay attention to fire for sure. It's super strong. And it's just satisfying. Fire focuses on damage over time. It can also do some pretty heavy single hits as well. It has some other buffs as well with immobilization, slowing people down, things like that. So it's surprisingly also a crowd control buff, but I would say it's more damage heavy. And that's fire skills in a nutshell. I'm going to try to keep it really simple. There are a bunch of really interesting ways that you can manipulate your skills with your gear and through your passives and through Paragon boards. But I'm going to try and keep it simple and just kind of focus on the main stuff here. So damage over time, heavy hits, and let's just be honest, it's so satisfying to watch. How cool is that skill? It's the fucking coolest. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you in the next one.